We have some breaking news out of the world of sports to bring you right now. Sources telling ESPN News that University of Alabama football coach Nick Saban is hanging up his coach's whistle. The news coming just moments ago.
Do you have any thoughts on the new coach?
I think he's got some big shoes to fill. Alabama said to be negotiating a contract with Washington's Kalen DeBoer.
Better part of the last 17 years. Well, now, for the first time, we're asking, what's Alabama going to be under a new head coach?
Touchdown, Alabama. Wide open receiver. Oh, what a catch. It's a touchdown and it stands. Has 2 touchdowns. To the house. Touchdown, Alabama. Alabama picking right up where it left off last year. Bama with the pipeline, looking for offense from special teams. Wide open and it's a touchdown. Touchdown again. Carter Peavy. Oh, Alabama got it.
All right, it is time for the second game of the second tournament. Number 2 Alabama hosting number 25 San Diego State. I will talk to you guys after the game. Enjoy the game.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. From inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
All right, well, the offense here. They're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing in this one.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the shotgun, the inside give. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Safe completion on the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south, and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and force to the 4th down.
And long from the 8. Got it behind the line. It's Bernard. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He's got it down the middle. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. The aerial assault continues. It's caught downfield. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Zings it complete to the right. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie. If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic if they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. The run from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And the Aztecs in the hurry up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain. Those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. To the air. It's Milrow. Pulls it in. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Miller. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Milroe. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit and nifty pick up there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Let's it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They're lining up to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the run, it's Cooper. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his spot. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. You can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see those, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the 2nd half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Milroe. He's got his man. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That wasn't the greatest run in the world, but he was very successful in making the honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the 1st down.
And the Aztecs want to move quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Spits it out to the back. Caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game. You saw a great example of that.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. The Aztecs get enough for the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
And the Aztecs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aztecs. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing for the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football, you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point in the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive. They can win one-on-one. You saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation, backed up, close to their own end zone.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the air, it's O'Neal. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
And he's just going to spike it. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And he can't find anyone open, and down
this when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
They're trying to get to it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
It's fourth down. They need a touchdown, but they have to do a better job in pass protection. They've given up back-to-back sacks. That's the critical factor here on this fourth down play.
In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played defense. They made the plays required to win. That's a happy group all around.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's gonna do it for me as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Goodbye.